9, 11, or 13? If you answer...
Of course, with all those road games played, I'm sure the players enjoy that rest in their hotels.
Yes.
Hello, and thanks for joining us, folks, for this midweek NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. We've got Santi Aldama, Prez out there with John Morant. Then there's Jackson, and it's Bane in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Lakers, the guard spots filled by Russell and Reed. LeBron and Davis, and it's Hachimura in at the 3 spot. You know, Greg, so often we talk about depth, but how important is it for these teams to possess it?
Yeah, especially with the amount of injuries we see happen every season. It's so critical that teams have players that are ready to step up and produce and really allow you to not have to change the way you play.
You know, maybe he's not the fastest guy on the court, but quickness is more important than pure speed in basketball. Russell's handle and scoring instincts, though, are borderline elite.
Now, here's Bane. LeBron with the block. Fast break, the Lakers. Hachimura finds James. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Here are the Grizzlies with the ball. Morant outside. Pass to Prez from past the arc. Rebounded by the Lakers. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
Lakers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Reeves the pass to Russell. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Misses in close. Now here's Prez. He's defended by Reed. And the basket by Jackson.
There they go. Finally able to drop one in on their 4th try.
Russell feeling it out a bit. Outside, James. Hachimura against Bane. Hachimura no good. And so it's Bane who brings up the ball for Memphis. Last time they met was in Memphis.
And they'll want to show that they're a much better team than they demonstrated last time out against these guys. At the very least, avoid another blowout.
And it really was the turnovers that fueled the blowout. I mean, a lot of questionable, poor decisions by them with the ball. And when that happens, you can get blasted.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball after the basket by Los Angeles. Here's Bane. Count it from 12.
You see the offensive versatility there. Bane stepping inside the arc to take that mid-range.
Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, is quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game. And LeBron, the only player to reach 40,000 points in his career. Clark, you're shaking your head. It's incredible, isn't it?
Absolutely remarkable, Kevin. And I did not think I would see it in my lifetime. 40,000 points. Just the sound of that is ridiculous. And, you know, he not only has lived up to the height that has followed him since he was 15 years old, he's actually exceeded it, Kevin, which is crazy.
Prez, no good. And it's Davis with the ball for Los Angeles. And the short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with J.J. Redick. We talked about the big man, Jaren Jackson Jr., and specifically how to defend him. Coach said he's a guy that can score from all three levels. Our guys have to be on him and active defensively as soon as he touches the ball. Coach needs his team to bring the energy tonight. We'll see if they can respond. Guys?
Thank you, David. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And really the defense fouled him there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
He misses the free throw. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks, guys. The Lakers this summer signing first-time head coach J.J. Redick. He's a veteran of 15 seasons. The Sharpshooters' rise in broadcasting had been meteoric. The Lakers really want Redick to be their long-term head coach. But the question, with an aging superstar in LeBron, how much patience will exist in L.A. for Redick learning on the job?
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the report. LeBron, good.
3 of 4 to start. Young fella came to play.
To the right side. Back to Morant. Prez kicks to Bain. 6 on the shot clock. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Davis, the pass to LeBron. Shoots. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Lakers leading by 4. Out left to the wing. Back to Davis. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Davis has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
As a passer, Morant has developed great instincts, and he's going to exploit those gaps in the D.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. And with a few games in the books, Greg, what's the key for coaches during this part of the season?
Kevin, if I were a head coach, I'd be trying to nail down my best 5. NBA games are mostly decided in that final 3 or 4 minutes. So I want to know who I can trust when it matters most.
And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Take a look at the Kings. They're moving on up, 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
Well, I think for the Grizzlies, they've been sinking on this list to start out the year. Not what they or really anyone else expected, but that's why you play the game.
Now here is Hachimura. Knocked loose. Russell kicks to Hachimura. They get it back. Here's Davis. No good off the back of the rim.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Here's Morant. And the rejection by James.
What timing by James on the denial. His hand is right there at the exact moment it needs to be.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Now here's Prez. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. James with it. He's picked up by Morant. Chalk up 2 there.
Reeves at 6'5" is kind of sneaky long, and he can more than hold his own inside.
Morant passes to Prez. Now Jackson. Morant outside. from 13. Jackson, it's good on the putback.
Well, Jackson Jr. is an efficient rebounder, and he knows to send that one right back.
And so it's Hachimura who brings up the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. Leading by 5. Here's Russell. Back to Hachimura. And a miss there on the triple.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Outside, Russell. Passes it to LeBron. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Vintage LeBron there, owning the lane. I mean, who's going to stop that?
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. You know, it's inevitable that the players... Lakers in the lead. Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. Austin Reeves out there with Christie. And it's Hachimura in at the 3 slot. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. And it's Davis missing.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Prez with the ball. Defended by Reeves. And that one's good. Morant.
And how about the catch and fire there from Morant? He's got the endless confidence in his ability.
LeBron with Aldama's there. LeBron kicks to Hachimura. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Pocket 6. Davis, the pass to Christie. That one falls. His 2nd basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
In the corner, it's Payne. Back to Morant. Count it. Good. Morant's got the lead. Back up to 2 now for the Grizzlies.
And I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Reeves the pass to Christie. And let's quickly check in on the season's top rookie rebounders so far. Well, you look at Prez. He does a great job inside. One of the top rebounders in the league.
And, you know, rebounding was a skill that I thought would translate to the NBA for him. We knew he could board with the best of them, and he has not disappointed.
Yeah, rebounding always transfers and translates to the next level. He's been a bull in a china shop, out working, out hustling guys, and he's really got terrific instincts to the basketball.
Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the decel the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
The three-pointer, no good. The Lakers trade. Here's Hachimura. A second chance effort. And Payne pulls it down.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
There's the pass to Prez. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Look at the Lakers. Here in the early part of the season, they've acquired the third best record in the conference. And, of course, the Memphis Grizzlies, 2.5 games back.
You know, for Los Angeles, they are, in my eyes, one of the big surprises of the young season. I mean, no doubt the talent was there, but I just didn't think it would come together this fast.
Well, you know what? I think it's a testament to how hard they worked in the preseason. I mean, they didn't want to take any chances to have this thing fall apart. They wanted to hit the ground running, and they have.
Now James. He had 28 points in the win against Toronto. Pass to Christie. He takes it in. Yes, that goes in. Christie's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's a high IQ pass by Reeves. He sets up the guy who's most open.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, with the Grizzlies' injuries last season, there was a lot put on Jaren Jackson Jr.'s plate. Coach Taylor Jenkins says he loves the challenge and the growth opportunity. Jackson said, you always work on everything. You work on your game because you love it. And if you get a chance to use it, great. Kevin, back to you.
And he's always working on his game. All right, David, we thank you for that report. And the Lakers call time here.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Let's see who wants one. Let's go crazy.
Break in the action. Let's look at the stats for Desmond Bane. Averaging 13 points per game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. Even though his numbers have been more than solid, I think he'll want to step his game up to another level.
Yeah, and you know, on paper, those numbers are terrific. Most players would be thrilled with those numbers, but as good as they are, I know this guy expects more.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Pass to Bane. Reeves against Morant. Shot clock at 6. Over LeBron. Offensive rebound. Aldama gets the bucket. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Bane with the steal. Fast break Memphis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
High effort play by Morant. He refuses to let the foul stop him from getting the shot.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Morant. 2 shots.
That's good from Morant.
And it's hard to pick a more electrifying player in the league than Ja Morant. He explodes off the floor.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Lakers trail by 6. Here's Hachimura. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. They get it again. Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Using that length, Davis turning a miss into a make. Bonus points for his team.
Pass to Jackson. Morant with the bucket. Morant's got the lead up to 6 now for the Grizzlies.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Here's LeBron. Aldama with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Bane drives in. Hachimura grabs the miss. Hachimura's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Davis. Aldama with the rebound. Aldama's got 4 rebounds in this game. Bane looking around. Dishes it to Jackson. Morant outside. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Morant's got 17 now. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers. 9-point game. LeBron outside. Here's Davis over Jackson. Los Angeles with another miss. Grizzlies have gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Memphis moving it around. Davis with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Hachimura with it. The pass to LeBron. LeBron going to work inside.
Well, that's exactly where LeBron wants to go. Almost unstoppable once he gets the ball in the painted area.
To the middle. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
5th personal foul. 2nd team foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep. Putting up and hitting a healthy.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys. Lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Vanderbilt's checked in for James. And it's Reddish in for Christie. The Grizzlies also making a change. Jackson, he's checked in for Bain. Lakers trail by 8. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without foul.
The Lakers have come up with 3 misses and 5 attempts so far at the line. And the first one drops. Clark, he's checked in for Memphis. Luke Kennard comes in for Prez. So we wrap up the first half. Grizzlies lead by 7. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The Grizzlies, 54.
We've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies.
Assisted.
They've got Ja Morant. Jaren Jackson is out there with Santi Aldama. Then there's Prez. And it's Bain in at the small forward.
There's not a better target in all of the NBA than Davis for the alley-oop.
Well, there's no question, and he welcomes this, that Anthony Davis shoulders a heavy load on the defensive end.
And he should, and he does. I mean, he's a true anchor. He protects the rim. He can guard all over the perimeter. He communicates well. He's got an excellent basketball IQ. And he's a guy that can cover up a lot of mistakes from his teammates.
The Grizzlies have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
And guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
First one falls for him. Both free throws good from Prez. Here's Reeves. It's rebounded by Memphis.
and they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Russell against Morant. Over Russell. And it's sent back by Russell.
Well, I tell you what, his teammates love seeing this. So do I. I mean, when Russell is able to block a shot, that's a big bonus.
The second effort. Davis doing his thing inside.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Pass to Prez. Pass to Bain. Aldama with the ball. Shot clock at 5. Prez, no good. Inside. LeBron steps it home.
You know, what's so impressive to me is the defense is trying to make adjustments, but LeBron's making even quicker reads. That's his IQ at work.
Here's Prez. And the 3 off target.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Let's see some of the numbers here for John Morant.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And that one drops. Morant's got 19 points.
Morant using that quickness to his advantage. That time he gets that one to fall.
Davis, the pass to Russell. Back to Davis. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 5 assists in the game.
His ability to dominate games is what makes Anthony Davis a top-tier player.
Aldama passes to Jackson. Morant outside. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. He's got 22.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
James finds Reeves. It's deflected.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Russell passes to Davis. Passes to Hachimura. No good on the shot. Great D that time from Bain. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Now Aldama. Morant with it. He's picked up by LeBron. A kick out to Bain. Shoots over Hachimura. Bain, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. It's tipped. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. Christie's checked in for Hachimura. The Grizzlies also making a change. Smart's checked in. Substitution here for the Lakers. Christian Woods checked in for Davis. Jackson Hayes comes in for Christie. Hachimura is checked in for Austin Reeves. And it's Reddish in for Russell. Back to James. And the wide open shot from Reddish. Rebounded by Jackson. Memphis leading by 8. 36 seconds left in the third quarter. Tries it from the top of the key. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Here's Hachimura. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, you can sum up Rui Hachimura by calling him a pro's pro, a hard worker, and a guy that just continues to add value to his team.
2 shots.
And that one falls for Hachimura. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Jackson's checked in. That one misses. Memphis has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Jackson's got 8 points.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Fades. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We come back right after this. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Here's James. Wood out there with Hachimura. Then there's Hayes. Then it's James. And it's Reddish in a shooting guard. That's the Laker 5. There's the 3. Connects from three-point range. Reddish has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Lakers. Prez dishes to Jackson. Here's Williams. It's stolen by Reddish. And here we go. Fast break. LeBron's got it. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact. And he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Brandon Clark.
And such a physical player inside. LeBron doesn't fear contact on the way up.
And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for Memphis.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
That's been all night long. And also dominating the offensive boards, and that's been winning them a lot of extra looks at the hoop.
Austin Reeves is checked in for the Lakers. On the wing, Bain. Now here's Prez. Defense is right there. And the layup is good. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Prez. Down low. And there's Jackson on the assist from Prez. Prez has got assist number 7 for him tonight. And for the Lakers, they're shooting for the game at 42%. To the middle, Reeves. And he banks in the layup.
Boy, still such an outstanding distributor. James takes great joy in finding his teammates in their spots.
And it's Prez, top of the key. Back to Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that now.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for him.
Signature bucket for him on that possession. They can get themselves in front quickly with a few more like that.
Jackson kicks to Morant. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Now an all-NBA caliber talent, Morant still feels like he has room to improve.
At the line for the Grizzlies, Ja Morant. Taking 2 shots.
he knocks down the first one. And some changes here for the Lakers. Davis is checked in for Hayes. Vanderbilt comes in for Christian Wood. And it's Russell in for LeBron. Memphis also making some changes. Santi Aldama's checked in for Jackson. And Smart subbed in for Perez. Both teams making substitutions here.
For Los Angeles, Christian Wood. One shot.
Free throw good, Wood.
Really hard not to appreciate a steady big guy like Christian Wood. I mean, he knows his role out on the floor, doesn't try to do things he can't, and really gives it his complete effort and focus. I love that.
Smart against Vanderbilt. Outside for Jackson. And Davis sends it back. He dishes it to LeBron. Inside. Here's Vanderbilt. Tries again. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Aldama's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Bain. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Hayes has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Vanderbilt the pass to LeBron. Back to Vanderbilt. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Vanderbilt's got his first bucket in this one. And here is Perez. Smart passes to Perez. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got 6 rebounds here tonight from downtown. Good on that shot, and with that, the Memphis lead is cut down to just 3 on the basket from James.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Perez kicks to Bain. There's the dish to Jackson. To end the drought, he takes it up and lays it in. Jackson's got 10 points in just the second half.
Boy, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Heading to the court, the Laker girls. Let's make some noise.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Ja Morant.
You know, from the jump, he was on a mission. You could see it. It was clear. Going after hoops, no matter what the defense tried, they had a tough time stopping him. I think he could have predicted early on we'd be talking about him right here and right now. That's how good he's been.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, J.J. Redick's message with his team was simple. He said, look, you guys are playing physical and I like that, but it has to be under control. We've committed way too many fouls. We've allowed way too many foul shots. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Perez dishes to Morant. And what a play, just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Here's Reeves. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for Los Angeles.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
They've been the disruptors defensively, coming up with a lot of steals that have had an impact on the flow of the game.
Getting it done at the line as he usually does. And that could be huge in a tight game like this one.
And it's Morant. That time on the assist by Jackson. Morant's got 6 in the quarter.
A true leader. You can tell Morant takes pride in stepping up when it matters most.
Reeves. Rebounded by Jackson. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Payne passes to Morant. And yes, it's good. And that's now 35 points for John Morant.
And what a show Morant is putting on. Every time he touches the ball, you feel like he's going to score.
No one near Reeves as he lets it go. Hits it from three-point range.
Cold-blooded by Austin Reeves. He doesn't shy away from coming up big in critical times.
Aldama can't hit. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 17-7 run. It falls! And what a sensational bucket to put them within 1.
Watch out. Anthony Davis has caught fire.
And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. They've led by as much as 10. Payne finds Preds. Now here's Morant. Now the pass to Jackson. Yes!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Loads it up for Davis. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Prez. Jackson passes to Morant. Pass to Bain. Clock at 6. That one doesn't go. Great D that time from LeBron. And the Lakers call time here. They're behind by 3. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's what's your take?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
It's all about the 3 right here.
No doubt. I mean, the next shot has to be a 3.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look. But when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Shooting for Memphis, John Morant. Taking 2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. He's able to hit the second one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you later.
It's gonna get rich. It's gonna get rich. It's gonna get rich. It's gonna get rich.
Mad money popping out the register. It's going out hot. Some in this metaverse. Bankroll, get the loot and the tender. There's no contender. I am the spender. Capital, cabbage, chips and change. Agua, soil, roots and